Alright, well, Banjo Kazooie. You've never played this, right?
No.
This is actually a pretty good game. I think it came out in like 1995 or 6 or something like that, but it's by Rare, as you can see. Some of the weirdest sounds known to mankind came from this game. Like some of the weirder characters. It doesn't have any voice acting, but it outshines some that actually do have voice acting. Like this game outshines Spyro itself. I mean, it's simple, but it's good. Like the controls are not shoddy. It's hard because it's hard. Not necessarily like over hard because it's a Nintendo children's game, but it's overall just a good game. Well, let's get into playing it.
All right. God, I feel so old. It's been so long since I've actually held one of these in my hand.
Oh well,
I think
yeah.
it's been
Hit the
going
start
on
button.
14 years.
There you go. You're gonna get 3 files.
1998.
Yeah, you get a secondary screen. Let's see what we can delete here. Cause all right, not that one. That's full. Actually, holy shit! I've filled up every single one of them. Go back to the first one. Hit the Z button. There you go. And then A. There you go. Hit A again, and we're good. We got a little cutscene beforehand, but like this is Gruntilda's castle, pretty much. It's on the. It's one of the only 2 rooms in the entire game. You get 2 rooms. You get Spiral Mountain, which is the outside area, and it's all polygonal based. Very, very easy on the eyes, bright colors. On the inside, you get kind of this slimy texture on the walls sometimes, little octagon-shaped textures. But as you can see here, she just picked her nose and flicked it across the room. I mean that's so 90s humor, but it's still good. And most of these were like I said before, it didn't have voice acting. It had guttural sounds. So it leaves more to the imagination. You do have to read it to get the story, which is a very good story. I mean, especially for the 90s. Like the 90s had like, oh well, let's put a joke here and let's put a joke there, and that's our story. But this actually had a story. Tootie gets captured, which is Banjo's little sister, and the witch wants to pretty much take her looks and all that and add them to her own and leave Tootie a gross pile of fuck. As you will see this if you have a game over. Like I know most games is like it'll threaten something and then never show it, but this one actually does. That's why I like this game. This little guy here, Bottles, I think his name was. It's been a couple of years. Yeah, I believe his name is Bottles, but yeah, he's your pretty much your guide. Like he teaches you different moves and all that. In the second Banjo Kazooie, which was Banjo Tooie, he gets killed off, and his brother, who is a major military fag, he's the one that teaches you new moves, but then you have to pay for them. So you collect musical notes to pay for them, but in this one they're all free. They just have requirements, like you have to get this move before you can get that one, because it's an extension of this move. Like if you want to shoot eggs, you have to go find the eggs first, or something like that. I can't remember. It's been too long, but yeah, this storyline, I remember it well from being a kid. I'd get my N64 for the first time, and this was the game I got. It wasn't Mario or Killer Instinct or anything like that, or even Mortal Kombat. Like most kids would get right off the bat. But I got this, and this is pretty much why I like these games. Like this got me into platformers. This is the platformer to start with, pretty much. And yeah, it's just overall a great game. I would give this game at least 9 stars out of 10, and that's pretty harsh. That's being harsh on it. So you're gonna start out, just run around, find the molehills. I mean, what do you think about this game so far? Like the textures, just the overall feel of the game. Not even, you just walk 3 feet from the house,
It'd be kind of hard to actually say anything about it just yet.
Well, right here, I don't think he's going to teach you anything. But, while you're walking around Spiral Mountain, you're going to find his molehills. You just go up to him, I think you press Z. Or this one you just ran up to, right? And it just popped out?
Yeah.
Alright, well, you're going to look for that. That little, pile of dirt that, he probably shits in and all that. But, yeah, like I said before, the game is comprised of 2 rooms. The whole game. Now, after he's, let's see, press A. Well, of course, you can't advance if you don't learn any moves.
True.
Explore this area, look for my molehills. Of course, just what I said. Go look for the molehills. Press B when you get there. All right, now generally you would start. Of course you want to get that one.
Just kind of getting used to everything. The fuck?
Yeah, right now you have no moves. You start ground zero. This one he's probably gonna teach. Yeah, the camera. Of course, okay, this is where it's gonna get weird because you're probably used to the joystick.
Yeah, I'm used to dual
playing Call of Duty and all that.
Yeah.
play Call of Duty long enough and you forget all about the C buttons. But yeah, well, that was weird. Anyways, you don't get like stereoscopic, or telescopic, look buttons or anything. You get the basic platformer zoom in. But right here, I think I would start with going to the right. Like if you go up this little hill here, there's going to be one there.
I'm not sure which hand to use for the joystick. It's like dead in the middle of the controller.
Well, if you hold it like this, like this is how it, the actual manual tells you to hold it. Like you want your left hand on the joystick on the middle stick, and your right hand covers all the other buttons. The D-pad I don't think is used, or the I don't even believe the L button is used. But not every game can use every button,
True.
But this one did great with just the buttons that it gives you, Like this one, the move base, it's kind of weird. What do you call this one?
I don't remember.
I didn't even see it, but yeah, you just go up to him. You're gonna bounce off him. These enemies to start out with, they don't hurt you. You can sit there all day, bounce off them. It's gonna give you this one, and I believe one more. But you're gonna learn 2 moves here, but you're not gonna use these swipe moves. You're never gonna use them. Of course, it's your first basic move, and all that. People think, oh well, this is gonna suck. Well, now you gotta roll. And if you're standing still, which you're never doing towards an enemy, see now that's much easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
You still got your swipe moves, but you only do it when you're standing still. But you're always moving in the game, so why stand still and press B when you can just run, press B, and do basically the same move that does exactly the same thing. So I don't exactly know why they put that move in the game itself, but they at least gave you another option. I guess a lot of people that played RPGs back in the day, you know, they're like standing still with like battle-based systems.
Yeah.
And I guess that move would be for them, but you know, I started out with this stuff like this. I started out with like Yoshi's Island, Toy Story for like Super Nintendo, and then I went straight to this. That move, I could never forget its name, the rat-a-tat-tat. It's just kind of weird, you know. It's like that one movie, Once Upon a Forest. You know, we were watching that a few days ago. What do you call that flying thing? The wingamathing or whatever.
Oh, the flying. What was it? The flying flap-a-ma-jig or some crap like that.
Yeah, it's like that. I think the same guy who came up with that name came up with the names for these weird moves. Like, yeah, they're kind of kidsy, and you know, like, why would you call a move what you call it when you could call it like you know, watch Dragon Ball Z and you got, you know, Spirit Bomb or Kamehameha. I know it's Japanese, but you know, it still sounds better than rat-a-tat-tat.
True.
Or the Buzz Bomber, or as simple as it gets, shooting eggs. And you know, there are farts in this game. You're gonna notice later once we get to the first world. In the second room. But what do you call this one? The Buster or whatever.
What? I don't remember.
They don't even really matter. I mean, as long as you know how to do the moves and what they go to, I think you're good. But again, other video games like this, it doesn't start you off with like, you know, an entire room is based around tutorial on moves. A lot of games don't do that. They just, you know, give you the move set in the manual and tell you to go at it. Now this one I think is climbing, or either climbing or swimming. Let's see. Yep, climbing. So when he shuts up, go over to that tree and climb it. You know, just run and jump at it, or you know, stand at the base and jump at it. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. All right, so it gave it to you and you failed. Yeah. That's how you know this is a really kidsy game. All right, now on the top of one of these trees, there's going to be a little honeycomb piece. What the honeycomb pieces do is, okay, it's not around this area, but what the honeycomb pieces do is basically give you a little extra health. So you'll notice you just lost 1 health here.
Yeah.
It'll add 1. All right, now the honey should tell you what it is actually. If
I already did.
Okay, so you already got
I just
one of
wasn't
those.
paying any attention.
Well, you basically see what the honey does. Oh, and an easier way to do that is just run up to him, do the rat-a-tat-tat. Like I think it's jump B. But you can basically tear through any enemy with that. Yeah, you don't want to go over to that section until you get that backflip move. Okay, like that enemy right there. If there's no reason to kill the enemies unless you know you need health, they'll drop honeycombs whenever. All right, so this is your jump move. All right, so okay, you're gonna. Okay. Oh, yeah. It'll teach you how to jump first, and then I think you're gonna press and hold Z, and then hit A. Okay, so double jump. Everybody knows how to do double jump with, you know, growing up with all kinds of video games and platformers. If you don't know how to double jump, you need to go play, you know, Dante's Inferno or Devil May Cry or some shit like that. Now with the characters, the characters, you know, there's very little of them. I mean, even the enemies have names, but nobody ever learns the enemies' names. Like there's enemies' names in Sonic, like Buzz Bomber, Coconuts, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Of course, only somebody like me would, you know, go and actually take the time to learn the villains' names. But like, okay, Banjo, basically his background. Okay, yeah, like he's a bear that wears yellow pants. That's about it. He's a bear. Bears really don't have backstories. Kazooie, you know, she's a beagle or something. Beagle, I don't know, fucking some type of red bird or whatever that of a name that sounds the same, but
Already been here yet.
yeah. So let's see. If you press start, I'll get back to the characters in a second, but all right, view totals. All right, so you got 3 out of 6, so there should be. Did you learn how to swim yet?
No.
All right, so round the base of Spiral Mountain, and you should find another molehill. Like turn your camera. All right, somewhere around here. Don't go up the bridge yet, but there's one down there, but you can't get to it yet. So you have to find the molehill that's close to the water.
That's fun for climbing.
Yeah. That. Also, keep looking in the trees for that other one, because I remember specifically there was one in the tree. Oh, there it is. So he's gonna teach you how to swim. You go down there, drown yourself, and getting it. All right. Anyway, the characters, Bottles. You know, later on in the second game, you're gonna find that he has a family with like 3 kids or whatever. That's basically where he comes from. He comes from like the other side of Spiral Mountain. Like they're gonna dig a tunnel that you can go through and all that. But we'll get to that when we finish this game. Like what I was saying about Kazooie, you know, she just found Banjo one day or whatever, and they became friends, and she basically lives in that backpack. She don't come out. But in the second one, you can split and actually control her. Now, the character we haven't even been really introduced to yet, Gruntilda. She's just a witch that lives on top of a tower. Nobody knows why she's there. Or, backstories weren't really an important thing in like the early to mid 1990s. All right, so you got 2 more. Just trying to remember where they're at. Yeah, just go ahead and get out of the water, and an easy way to swim underwater is to press B. And all right, let's see.
There was a spot that you didn't want me to go to.
Yeah, because you didn't have the double jump move yet. All right, just double jump yourself across here. You should. Okay, this is gonna be a little tricky. Well, there it is, but let me see if I can get to it. See if I can remember how that's done. Damn inverted camera. Alright, well. Let's see if the double jump didn't work. This should. Oh, the double jump did work. Okay, now there is another something behind. Oh shit. Well, let's do it again then. It's an extra life, of course. They're gonna give you your first one. It's gonna tell you what it does. Like you couldn't figure it out for yourself. So playing it for 20 minutes, what would you say about it?
Honestly, it's a slight pain to use the controls, but
Well, once you get used to them, yeah, it's like, okay, this is easy. Well, let's, we don't need that extra life. I mean, we're not gonna die.
Not here, anyways.
Not in the game. There it is. Alright, so that's the last honeycomb piece. I think I'll take over for now, but, because we're about to get into the actual world. And then halfway through it, like, in the next 20 minutes, I'll hand it back to you. Alright, so this is Spiral Mountain. You can definitely see why it's called that. I mean, if you're not, then go back to elementary school.
Oh, gee, George, I don't know what a spiral is.
Alright, well, look at that. There's another molehill. What are you gonna say? Don't go in there?
Yeah.
Well done, guys. You're ready to tackle the witch now, blah, blah, blah. Alright, now, the relationship between these two characters, Bottles and, Kazooie, she'll make jokes about him, like, you know, being short and, you know, nearsighted or whatever. And, he'll usually snap back at her. Well, in the second one, they get worse. It's like, the first Prince of Persia with, the Prince of Farah.
Oh, she pissed herself.
This fine contraption, I'm told, make me young and 2D. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. With this character in particular, Gruntilda, her gimmick is to rhyme everything she says. Everything. There is not a time in this entire video game that she does not rhyme something she says. To the very end. To her very death. I guess it was some type of you know, mental disorder that she got. I don't know. Alright, so let's see what's up here real quick. Oh look, it's our first jigsaw piece. They call him, you know, Jiggy or whatever, so if you see that later on, you know what it is. Oh, let's get the Jiggy. Well, what the hell's a Jiggy? Well, read the first line. Alright, now, what we do is take this Jiggy up here, not up there. We haven't learned that move yet. There's a little place somewhere around here that allows us to put the jigsaw piece in. There it is. Alright, so to complete the worlds, you stand on the pad. And he's gonna sit there and go on and on about it. Blah, 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 blah. Come on. Okay, press A if you want to use the piece. I think you can press Z. No, that's later on. Alright, so to actually dump all the pieces that you have, you're gonna just hit Z to skip all that crap. Alright, look, there's another rhyme. Alright, now our first world, Mumbo's Mountain. This is where we meet another character. Oh, and remember that little purple thing that I was telling you about? Like when I was playing Call of Duty with my drummer and his like brothers from somewhere up north. And every time he shot me, he's like, "Hi!" That's what it reminds me of. And I think it's in the second one. There's these little green things that follow you around. It's like, "Hi!" in the same kind of tone. All right, so let's go kill this one. Come on, get it. All right, now somewhere around here is another molehill. Hey, look at this guy. This guy looks somewhat unintelligent. All right, so these are called Genjos. There's 5 in a world, and when you collect them all, you get a jigsaw. Every time I hear the word jigsaw, that I say, I think of like the Saw movies. But let's go find that one move where we can walk right up hills and not slide down them like a moron. I think it's up here. And these little things here, these are the notes that I said that you're going to need later on. Alright, here's that move. Talon Trot. There's another weirdly named move. Alright, so it's performed by, you know, hitting the camera button, holding Z down. And we can now, you know, climb up walls. And if we undo Z, he slides down. So, you know, it's a very useful move, actually. It's the only time that in this game that you're going to be able to actually control Kazooie and move around with her. Although, with these primitive controls, it's going to be a little hard to maneuver her at first. But once you get used to it, it's all good. Oh, and if you hold A down, you know, they talk faster and shut up faster. Alright, we collected the jigsaw. We know what it does, because I explained it, because I'm a professional player. Alright, now, what I just collected is eggs. These are used to attack, pretty much, things, or use them as items. And look at this, Mumbo token. You can pay Mumbo now. This is pretty much his Jew currency. If you don't have these, he doesn't want anything else. He doesn't want gold jigsaw pieces or anything useful. You know, he wants these blocks of, you know, whatever they are, with a creepy face on it. But these things here, the musical notes are actually used for opening up musical doors to getting to new sections of the secondary room. You know, there's 2 rooms and a couple of secondary sections. All right, so this guy Conga, you're gonna sit here, wait for him to you know, throw oranges on pads. So oranges are my pads. Well, I don't care. I'm gonna stand on them because they look like they need standing on. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and take care of this weirdo for a minute. There's a monkey over here. The monkey wants an orange. Okay, shut up, monkey. All right, so we go back here, grab the orange, and go back to the monkey. He's happy. He's gonna leave now. Yeah, so some of the dialogue in this, it's not too great. Yeah, 1990, whatever. I'm not gonna claim to, you know, 1996, because I know all my fucking, you know, years and all that of games, but let's go and collect all of these real quick, because we're gonna need them to get rid of the big monkey. And I believe there's like little to no bad camera angles in this, because you can always just change the camera, but sometimes it actually locks it. So, you know, go figure. I'm gonna complain about camera angles. Alright, so you can carry 100 eggs in your backpack. I don't know how the hell they fit all in there because they're like almost Kazooie sized. Alright, now let's go take care of Big Conga over here. Jack Black, as I call him. Alright, there we go. It's hard to actually hit him with these controls, but hey! I forgot he sits there and actually fights back. In a second, I'll show you one of my favorite things for this game. After I collect this jigsaw piece and, you know, they spaz out. Okay, do your little dance. Alright, this was one of my favorite... Let's get away from him first. This is one of my favorite things for this game. Yeah, you can actually shit eggs out. Like,
wow. Why did they put
I always
that
loved
there?
it. Well, that is actually, used widely later on because you're gonna have like coordinatedly shit eggs into a pail or whatever. I don't know. It's like the most hilarious fucking thing in the world, but you know, it's there and I love it. All right, so we haven't learned. That's the witch switch, by the way. It does something outside the world, in like the main room. But first, we're gonna have to go find the move to pound it down. You know, like every platformer back then had to have a ground pound move. Hey, wait till I get out of the Kazooie walking form thing before you start whacking me one. Alright. I think, yeah, that completely missed him. And health refill. It's the easiest game to get health for. And there's another way, even though alright, now, like, here's somewhere where you're going to need this move. Because I believe there's, like, a jigsaw piece. Come on. Yeah, there's, like, a jigsaw piece, like, right up here. Now, in this one, there's, like, 10 jigsaw pieces in every world. Where is that mole hiding? I completely forgot. Gotta be there he is. So, I had some a little bit of input. Like, from what you've seen for the game, would it be something that you would actually sit here and enjoy?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, it's one of those, you know, sit back and relax and play at games after work or whatever, and you know. You're not wanting to play something hard as hell like Call of Duty, and you know you're by yourself because you know it's a one-player game.
I can definitely see this as one of those just sit back and relaxing games. Not a whole lot of stress involved in it.
There's absolutely none involved. Because I beat this when I was like 8 or so or whatever. Like I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it like after school. Like maybe an hour a day, but I didn't exactly know how to run through games back then either. It was like, okay, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna enjoy it, but I'm also gonna like sit here and like look at every little pixel in the game, you know, analyze the game, take it all in. You know, basically just over enjoy the game, you know. And that's one of these games, you know. It's very easy to enjoy. And okay, now we got 3 Mumbo tokens. That should be the only one. Hey, look at here. Easiest map in any game I've ever been in. Alright, now wake the old man up. He's grouchy. He's gonna be you get me Mumbo token? No, I won't help you. Alright, so what Kazooie is to Bartles is what Mumbo is to Kazooie. So it's kind of like a payback thing with Mumbo. He's kind of mean to her, but you know he doesn't know it, because you know with his unga bunga, you know well, we can't even do anything here, but get up there. Come on, there we go. Well, you know what, screw that. That egg can stay there. Alright, well, we're going to come back when we get a couple more tokens. Actually, I think there's might be something behind here. Where was it? Nope, I guess not. Let's actually take a look. Nope. So, sometimes there's stuff behind it. Like, they don't have too many places in this small world. Like, I can stand on one side of the map and see the other. Like there's the other side of the map. What is that? I saw that too. Oh, okay. We'll come back. All you gotta do is step out of the world and step back in it, and you know it's right there. In fact, I think there's a token in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's one. There is right here. So we just run up here, and this is even too steep for Kazooie. See, you have to be an ant, so of course, you know, you're going to get the Mumbo token, you're going to go back in there. Because, you know, ants can climb up walls. Now, where was that last Mumbo token? Alright, before we do that, and then waste all the time, you know, trying to get that, we're going to go down here and get this witch switch. Alright, now he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but you know, that I got my ass kicked, and now I'm just gonna throw fruits everywhere." But they're probably rotten fruits that they like had in his loincloth for like 6 years. Alright, if I can actually hit the switch. Alright, so, alright, you're gonna be an ant. You're gonna come out, and because you can do that, but only for a certain amount of distance. Okay, I think that...
What the hell is that thing?
That is a bull.
Oh, the thing on the little mountain there.
Oh, that's it's honeycombs. Smash that and it's like free health pickup, you know. Alright, let's get these notes here. Hey, don't chase after me. I didn't do anything to you. Well, I hit you in the face, but, you know... No hard feelings? Let's get that Jinjo. Alright, there's, what?
Some notes in the water.
5 jiggies? 6? Alright, 8, actually. Nice. Well, I think that's actually including the one outside.
9 if you include the one outside.
These underwater controls, they get a lot better with the second one, though. I actually believe there's a Mumbo token somewhere in the water. I'm not sure.
I don't see one.
Nope, I don't see one either.
No.
Yeah, should be on the side of the mountain then. Nope, but there's something we want. But I don't think we can get... I know where it's at. We haven't been over here yet, because we just learned this move, and... Let's get these notes, because we're going to need them to feed the door, because it's hungry for, I guess, music. It eats music. And another jigsaw piece. I want to play a game. Well, we're playing a game. Alright, get that jiggy. That'd be 9. We already have enough for, like, the next, I think... 2 puzzles. Alright, now can't seem to find that Mumbo token, and I've played this game a million times. This is weird. Maybe it's on top of his head? Nope. Alright, we got the one in there. I believe we got one over here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Alright, so there wouldn't be one over here. Another one, you know. There's never 2 in the same place, I believe. Crap. It's gotta be somewhere. Maybe it's over here and we completely missed it. Because, you know, this isn't a widescreen game, you know, you gotta really look around for stuff. I know where it's at. Possibly. One of these places. I can't change the camera angles here, so... Nope. Guess not. Wow. Where did that little fucker go? This is one of the strangest things. What? Do I already have it? No, I have 4. This is very strange. I should have found it by now. It's probably in the most obvious place. Oh, it's definitely not in the water. Although, you know, double checking never hurts. When I went to go look for this controller that we're using now, I actually couldn't find it. Wow, what happened there? But yeah, I couldn't find it, and I looked in the no, it's not here. I looked in the controller bin where I usually keep controllers. I didn't see it, and I double checked, and it was right in front of my face the entire time. Could have, controller could have jumped up and bit me. All right, so about right here. All right, which way do I want to jump to? All right, this way. Wow! I'm astounded. I cannot find this one little thing in this tiny world. It's got to be over here. It has to be. Where is it? Jeez. Like, okay, we got the one in here. I'm pretty sure. And we can't go on until I find this. I'm pretty sure, games back in these days, they're not like, oh,
Hold on, I found it.
we're gonna go ahead and glitch and
To your left.
huh?
To your left.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Wow. Wow. that was just.
That was a pain in the ass. I barely even spotted that.
Well, playing games like this will get you ready for stuff like BioShock, like for Xbox and PlayStation 3. Okay, well, that sound is just weird. All right, so you stand on the pad, press B, and it changes you into something that you're not. All right, so these games will actually get you really ready for stuff like BioShock, like I said, because it really makes you search for stuff. Although it's like right under your nose, and that's pretty much what it was. And the ant's gonna say something. Where did you get those shorts? I want them.
Wow.
That kind of reminds me of I know that one's gonna say something too. But that kind of reminds me of oh, he's going on about the backpack. Wow. Go to the ball. Alright, now this can be a pain in the ass because you fall all the way down. But yeah, what it reminded me of pretty much was that kid in Pokemon that, like, I love shorts. I love wearing them. You remember that guy, right?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, like, I think it was Youngster in Red, Blue, and Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, well, I'm all about short. He made another appearance in a couple of other games that was Pokemon. All right, so we got all 10 jiggies. It does this little Final Fantasy thing. So we're gonna go out because this world is completely finished. We never need to return again. So as the ant. If you're all, oh yeah, we do actually need to come back in here. I forgot. We need to get that honeycomb piece.
That we need to change back.
All right, that won't be too hard. I mean, all I got to do is run away from it, and it'll change me back. Because it'd be like Mumbo's magic is not that powerful. Well, he's not that great of a shaman, then, is he?
Right.
It's like, okay, or if you continue. Yeah, see, like, it get weak, and we'll turn back. Alright, so we're gonna turn back. Freaky skull guy. Alright, so enough of the theatrics, let's go. Whoa!
Yeah, he sucks as a shaman.
Yeah, let's get some camera work going on here. Alright, so we're gonna go back and get that honeycomb piece. Now, we're gonna knock those things down until there's one left. Oh, and yeah, when you enter back the world, everything comes back, but that's just like for a high score thing. And nothing actually resets, and it's not like, oh well, you've done that all for nothing. No, it's actually it recorded everything, but it's like, oh, we'll come back and try again. Oh my God! Okay, can we actually hit the mouth? All right. Wow. Let's go. Alright, so we got that one, We jump on top of this one. I forgot that was even there, or I would have gotten it the first time. Alright, so we go out, we slip down. Come on. Whee. And we're completely done with this world. Never have to go back in. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, now, there should be a musical note door up here. Now that we have the talent trot, we can get up this little passageway. Alright, now he's gonna pop out of the ground and say, "Oh, you gotta do this and that and that and this and that and that." Well, let's go. Oh, one of Grunty's magical, powerful spells. Well, yeah, a music door that we can just pretty much destroy with these things we found in the ground. And here's another rhyme. When you open the door, baddies escape and run once more. Oh yeah, like when you open a door, or like right before, there's going to be nothing around. When you come back out, there's going to be like little baddies that you find in the world. Yeah, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, right?
You've opened a door.
Act like a retard.
Well, they didn't have achievements or like Xbox did, so you know they had to do little things like that. Oh, and who's this grotesque thing in a tutu? Bruntilda. Yeah, it's like the polar opposite of what Grunty is. She's there to help you, give you a little weird insight to Grunty's nasty habits. All right, let's hear one. Grunty brushes her teeth with salted slug-flavored toothpaste. Okay, nobody cares. Why is that relevant? Well, there's something at the end. All right. A. To remove pieces. Okay, press down on the C button. All right. So yeah, there's even controls for this. If that's not weird enough. Alright, once we get in the other room, I'll hand it back off. In fact, we're actually getting to the top of the hour, actually, so might as well put it in this room and save. Well, we'll continue this next time, and we'll get a little further. So, this is Banjo Kazooie's, Banjo Kazooie on Rareware. So let's see what happens when, Grunty gets her way. And this is actually the only time you're gonna see this. So, because we're just gonna cut it and end it at save and quit. So enjoy it while you can.
Damn.
Oh,
she voted
yeah.
for me already.
Oh yeah. Babinga.
Fall in love, really?
Right? That's what happens. That's what happens when you save and quit.
Wow.
Or, you lose all your lives and die. Game over. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and sign off here. This is Ozzy and Jeremy's little game cast. We're gonna be doing this probably each week or whatever, or whenever we possibly can, for an hour. And we'll see y'all later.